pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, after splitting their first 2 games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. A lot of folks like Joel Embiid at Kansas. He's a rookie now and not just a rebounder and shot blocker. Lots of potential here, Shaq.
Yes, he shot almost 64% from inside the arc against a tough college schedule. Nice feet work inside. He can finish with power and has the little soft touch, Ernie.
And yes, folks, you heard him right. It's not footwork. You've heard that all the time. It is feet work. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And now, at the small.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and on the sideline, Doris Burke. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
So here's Miami's starting group. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang out there with Anderson. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 2. Richardson, no luck. And Miami has possession. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Yeah, he got waxed. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And so Bosh nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Carter Williams kicks to Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Allen outside. It could go. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should say. And so the first quarter.
Next Sunday, November 2nd, DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
We've got Thompson, Tony Roten out there with McDaniels. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Allen dishes to McRoberts. He kicks it to Wade. Wade right side and off the glass. That one's good. Wade's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And it's Roten finishing it off. That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is, I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. And Bahamute comes in for Thompson. And it's Alexei Shved in for McDaniels. The Heat also with the sub. Chris Bosh has checked in for Josh McRoberts.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And a good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented? see a replay of an easily correctable call?
Yeah, I think the straw that finally broke the camel's back, Clark, was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after LA was awarded a three-pointer at halftime that was clearly out.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Heat. They're up by 9. Stay with us, folks. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
I feel like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Chris Anderson out there with Dang, and it's Bosh in at the 5 spot. Chalmers against Carter Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And here are the Heat. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Bosh. Launches a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Carter Williams against Chalmers. Richardson the pass to Embiid. Count that one. And here comes Chalmers. Bosh drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Well,
Tune in Wednesday, November 5th. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Be there.
now here's Chalmers.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
They've got Alexei Shved, Luke Mbahumute out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Sims is checked in, and Robert Covington subbed in for Mbahumute.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Shots good by Bosh.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And here's Shved from the arc. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. The drive by Bosh. Banked in off the glass.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And
Chris, congratulations on a decisive win here tonight. You guys were scoring very efficiently.
Well, I mean, it's not even about the points. I give credit to our defense tonight. You know, the coaches, they've really been honest about that. You know, we play defense, and when we play defense, good things happen.
Chris, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.